What's good, Raider Nation? It's your boy G underscore Money Raiders, aka Galen, coming to you with another edition of my take. Well, our Las Vegas Raiders won today, 16-6 against the Cleveland Browns, which was huge win today for us. It was an important win because of the fact of the matter, it was an AFC opponent and in conference. So we go up 4-3. So we go talk about the game. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Keep those comments coming in because I greatly appreciate you guys who do come over and who do comment on my channel. All right. So let's get into the game. So our Las Vegas Raiders won today 16-6, in which it should have been 24-6 because we got robbed of 2 touchdowns to me, in my opinion. Henry Ruggs' touchdown was a touchdown. You saw green right there clearly. Then you robbed Josh Jacobs of his touchdown. So we got to fight with the refs as always. You know me, I don't never blame the refs. I just call it like I see it. And when they make a mistake, they just make a mistake, period. So it's great to see the offensive line today really put it to the Cleveland Browns defense. I really thought that the Cleveland Brown defense was going to really come into this game and make it a problem and an issue for us because they knew that they had to win just as well because of the Steelers and the Ravens. And so the offensive line to me played a great game today. Sad to see Young go down again. Parker came in. He held his own this time. He didn't do any mistakes that he normally does, but he held his own this time, so it was great to see that. Good to see Colton Miller hung in there today because I know there was a thing saying something about he hurt his foot. But he, gutted out, and it did really good today. So positive vibes this week for the offensive line, which is the reason we got the win today. I know it kind of shocked me today to come into the game and knowing that Trent Brown wasn't going to play due to the illness. And I know a lot of people, I didn't really want to talk about this in my last video, but a lot of people was talking about how, we need to cut Trent Brown and, let him go. But, in my opinion, we need him right now in this season because right tackles are hard to find right now. As you can tell how Young is going down. And y'all know Brandon Parker doesn't always play the best when we need him to play at best. So we needed this win today, and we got it, and it was important that we did get it. Derek Carr played very good today. Have to give it to him. Only thing I didn't like about him today was when he threw that ball to Henry Ruggs, and instead of throwing it to Ruggs, he sailed it all the way over Ruggs. That would have been a huge play in the beginning of the game to me as well. But, he missed him, but he still came back, and we still went down, missed the scoring on the scoring drive, but we still came back down and, got the plays that we needed to get down there. So I'm not really mad about that. I was glad to see Darren Waller. Like I said in my last video, I wanted to see him really be a factor in this. And the reason why we need him to be a factor is because you guys have to understand, in my opinion, he's our wide receiver until we get Edwards back, until we get Williams back. And Williams is not coming back this season. So I want to see more out of our wide receivers today. The Browns kind of kept Nelson Aguilar pretty quiet today. I know Derek tried to get to him in a touchdown, but, he overthrew it as opposed to just throwing it to him. So that today to me was a problem to me because we do need wide receiver help. We really do. Now it's really evident. So that's the reason why I wanted to see a big game from Darren Waller today. And we did. He had a big game to me, in my opinion, because it took a lot. But the big guy, the big man of the day, my boy, Josh Jacobs, ran for over 100 yards today, which was huge. because that showed how the offensive line was, really good today. So the offense, today really got the scores they needed, but the refs kind of messed with that, those 4 points basically. So it's 8 points that we ended up losing today by the refs. Defensively, what a game today. They blitzed more. They got to Baker Field, making him run, although they didn't get too many sacks, which is still an issue to me, because I just feel like we're not getting the push up the middle that we need from our defensive line. That will help with the pass rushers from Max, and I know Nazik played today, but mad that my boy Mo got hurt. I'm hoping it's not too serious. I'm glad to see they had him playing today, but I wasn't too happy to see him hurt because I don't know if it was a calf injury or a foot injury. He had to be helped off, so when you get helped off, it's not always a good thing. So, in the secondary, good to see Jonathan Abram back just as well, to have his leadership back there, had everybody in proper positions. Still can't wait to get Arnett back so that we can really play the bump and run like the way we want to. And it was just good overall to see the defense flying around and getting plays in. And great to see that they didn't put Morrow out there too many times today. Even though he was out there a few times, but Nick was pretty much out there majority of the time today, which was really, really good to see. The only problem I'm still having is, Corey Littleton is still, I guess, getting his feeling his way around. He had a decent game, but, still there are times where there are players that he's covering are still, wide open to me. So what I'm hoping to see is, not too many teams try to expose him, but they're sort of exposing him. But I'm hoping what happens is, they come in and they really make an effort. And I think the reason why Corey Littleton was so good when he was with the Rams is because number 99, was always putting that pressure on him and making sure that, everything was cool when he was running the defense over there in the Rams. So I think if we can finally get somebody to get that push that we need up in the middle, that'll greatly come, and I'm hoping that Irving will be that player that comes in and, give us that push that we need once he gets back acclimated to, football speed and, because he's been out of the league for a minute. So overall, I was really happy how the way the coaching did, how the way the players played, how everything went down. So it was a great win today for our team. And good to see that, we came through in this week's game. So, now we're on to the divisional fold. So we got San Diego, Denver, and Kansas City. So these 3 games are very, very pivotal for us as far as getting into, the win department and staying in the playoff hunt. Because we all know this the AFC and anything and everything goes in this division. We just need to keep going as a team and making sure that everything stays up top for us. So I want to give the kudos to the coaching staff because I think, as you guys heard on the broadcast, that John Gruden called out the defense, and the defense really, really stepped up this week. I know everybody's been calling for Paul Guenther's head, but, you guys got to know. I understand when Ken Norton got let go during the season, it was one thing, but John Gruden is not going to let go any coaching in the middle of the season. Not right now. Everybody is just getting aware. And the other thing I wanted to say to you guys is, y'all have to remember, too, that the Raiders aren't the only defense that's having problems this year. There's a lot of teams that are having problems on defense. You see a lot of defensive play, in a lot of these teams, if you look at the scoring. Scoring is up in the NFL because of the fact of we didn't have the normal, off-season workouts, mini camps, training camps, preseason. You didn't have none of that. So as fans, we have to understand, in my opinion, that we have to take it for what it is. We're 4-3 now. We're above 500, and we're trying to make a playoff push this season. And I believe this team can make that playoff push. So we just, kind of sit back, relax, and enjoy this victory today and how everything went down. So, as I always say, I want to hear from you guys. This is my take. It's my take, but when you guys comment, it gives me an opportunity to hear what you guys have to say. And like I say, I always appreciate everybody for coming in and commenting and liking my videos and always understanding from my perspective of what I see about our Las Vegas Raiders. So with that being said, it's your boy G_Money Raiders, aka Galen, coming to you with another edition of My Take. Peace out, Raider Nation. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment, baby. I love those comments because I'm going to always come back and make a reply to each comment. All right? Peace out, Raider Nation.